I think the answer to that one is that we were aware of an insurgent danger to this country. We had been aware of it for some time, but it is perfectly true we were not prepared in a military sense to deal with it, having regard to the ramifications of it and the degree of preparedness that they had engaged in, and we were definitely caught off guard in a military sense.
What is your estimate of the damage to the economy from the rebel uprising, sir?
It's very difficult to estimate that now, but my estimate would be, very broadly speaking, that it would be that we've got approximately 100 million rupees or more to find in the immediate future in foreign exchange to get over the immediate effects of the crisis.
Do you think that the government security forces would have to fight the rebels for long?
Well, I should imagine that the back of the insurgent terrorist action is already broken, but the cleanup operations could take a substantial period of time because it's a slow process to pick up the stragglers and to deal with them according to law.
Both they admitted the ultra-left political extremism of the youthful rebels lead to a radical reappraisal of the government's avowed policy of social democracy in its approach to national problems.
I don't think so, because I think our program is a fairly radical one as it stands. But much remains to be done, and maybe the administrative process could be speeded up somewhat. And I think it will have to be speeded up if we are to make any effective impact upon the problems of our country and of our time. But it would be incorrect to say that the Che Guevarists, as they call themselves, or as they are called sometimes by others, have led to any changes in the basic thinking of the centre-left policies of Mrs. Bandaranayke's government.
Has the government made any progress in its investigations into direct or indirect foreign involvement or influence in the rebel uprising, sir?
I think our findings are at the moment that really there has been no direct foreign involvement of any sort. One embassy, as Mrs. Bandaranayke stated in her broadcast message to the nation, had behaved somewhat foolishly and indiscreetly in its own propaganda efforts and thereby indirectly helped the terrorist insurgents. She had occasion to warn that particular embassy, and when the warning was not heeded, she had occasion to ask the embassy personnel to leave the country.